everybody. Today we're going to be talking about a group of people that's complaining about Fortnite.
You serious?
Yes, you heard me. A group of people complaining about a character in-game now is going to ignore it because it don't seem to interest me, but until I saw the bootlicker himself, the video had to be made, so let's get this started.
Now, as a parent, my whole view, especially with any of this, is like, my kids are too young for this. Like, if you guys are watching visually, like Poison Ivy, she is scantily clad.
You didn't have to cut me off.
Okay, and like, have you been on the beach before, my dude? I'm gonna take a guess it's almost never, because this stupidity and all technicality, because it's a character, nothing else and nothing more. Do see her being sexually. No, it's just a skin to me to collect and not think too much about it. Don't understand where this man going with this.
As an adult, I'm unfazed by it. It depends on the age of the kid, you know, like, okay, yeah, it's not going to be like if you're 17, 16 years old, not a big deal. It's a teen rated game overall. And learning this, I went and immediately just deleted Fortnite from my kids' consoles.
Wow! So you telling me in my face directly that you saw the rating that side's T for teens, and you allow them to play it, and you delete all because you're feeling or you don't like what you saw on screen? Dude, grow a backbone, you dirty sheep. Not to mention, why did you bring a bootlicker that said this?
I'm a CEO of a mid-sized company. Sony's 100% doing the right thing, and they owe that to their employees, shareholders, and customers more than they own the disc lovers. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I actually care more about the company keeping everybody employed and staying profitable so that things can continue and the studios can keep making games. I prefer that continue more than your ability to buy discs. I do. I'm going to be a bit Darwinist about it and say survival of the fittest.
So, yeah, you can understand my hatred towards this people, because some who preach about all digital for Sony is not a gamer whatsoever.
I have one 12-year-old as the oldest who I'm like, yeah, I think you're okay to play it. She's a girl. Like, I'm not worried about her. But it's like for all the other kids who are 8 and under, it's like, delete. We're not going to be doing Fortnite. And so as a kind of a breakout podcast, Dadcast in the Gaming Roundtable, I'd love to get y'all's perspective.
Oh, really?
Here's my perspective. Do you have any common sense? Or did you shove a pencil so far up your nose that you can't think straight? Because do you really believe kid or adult see this as a problem? The answer to that is no, because it's a kid's game. I'm only gonna worry if it looked good on my character. Sorry, that not like you guys who complains about every single if female looks attractive to me.
My view is that we should educate parents, because if you're just casual gamer dad, maybe you're not paying attention. I wasn't even aware of this. Oh, wow. And once this kind of came up and it hit my feed, I was like, nope.
Oh my God, guys, I gotta cry because of an attractive woman in a video game that you can easily ignore and not purchase it and say, please think about the child. Yeah, whatever.
Oh man, yeah, I went full rant on this because and don't let Marvel rivals sneak out the back door. They're worse, and they're also teen rated. And I find this to be a problem.
Bye, bitch.
Oh, you find this to be a problem now? But physical media going away, it's okay to get rid of this dude. It's a walking piece of shit. No reforge, you don't get it to talk back at all, because when a Destiny player challenged you to 1v1 on him, you decline, and you know people want to see you get beat up for the right reasons. And fun fact, none of this fanboys will ever fight gamers like me, because they're all bark and no bite, so keep that in mind.
Number one, if we look at Harley Quinn, we could say that's a swimsuit. She's covered. I don't find Harley Quinn's outfit to be one of a sexual nature.
What?
Looking at Poison Ivy, trying to argue that that's a swimsuit and that's just like a normal thing. This is 100% sexualized.
Bus is good.
Holy hell, this man is using his own opinion just to try to make it sound factual. How? Because if you look at Poison Ivy for a second, he complains because she actually got something. But if you look at Harley Quinn, didn't even bat an eye and said this is not a problem. The hypocrisy shows his self. I don't have to do anything, just put memes and show you guys, that's it.
I am so sorry. I don't believe you, and I feel like you're trying to sell me something. Okay. The other problem I have with this is not where these games started. Rivals didn't look like this when it came out, and now it does.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
First of all, that's how I know you didn't play the old games, because if you did, you know that this complaint falls flat. Second, every company is trying to sell you something. If they have to make an attractive character to lure audiences that good. Oh wait, it only good if Sony does it so easy to dismiss you, Reforge, and your little pathetic group of people that don't have a backbone at all.
I do not like feeling like boundaries are being pushed against, because it's very concerning as a parent. Okay. I have to take training about very serious things that can happen to children, because if you're a first reporter, like if you're a coach, if you're in an authoritative position and a kid comes to you and says something has happened.
Are you serious right now, bro?
I'm just gonna break the bubble so people can understand. He takes parent classes, which doesn't work for obvious reasons because every children is different. And you just need to come prepared regardless. But what make this worse, you're talking about a video game. So what boundaries are they pushing? This has no correlation. Go back to your father's sack.
You are bound to report that, right? And the training is very disturbing because you learn all the statistics, and it's never fun to go through it, but it is of the utmost importance as adults and parents to care for these children, okay? And one of the first and primary things a predator will do is push against boundaries to get the kid comfortable with kind of this kind of thing.
I'm laughing at him for comparing something to a predator. Bro, that makes no sense whatsoever. How are so many people subscribed to you? Either they're actually bought or just people who are ignorant in the gaming industry, or both, which even worse, but say a sexy character is related to that. Yeah. You lost me and you lost my attention automatically. Go back to lick Sony boot.
So when I see this, and I see it in Rivals, it raises my hackles as a parent. It's like you are trying to push against just normal, innate boundaries, and I am not okay with that. If you want Gooner material, if you want Gooner games, rate them mature so that they're never in front of my kids.
What? It rate T for teens, so obviously you're going to see some suggestive stuff. If your kid is 8 years old, don't let them play it. Then why should the internet cater to children? Because you cannot be a parent. That's not how the world works. Seriously, the internet is the Wild West, plain as simple. And this is why I'm always against people like this, because you say the internet need to be the parents, not the actual parents see the problem.
Like, I cannot fathom, and this is the example I kept giving people. Imagine your kid's 13 or 14 and goes to a book club at the library or something, and they come home with a book or a graphic novel, and this is the degree to which the art goes. It goes this far, Rivals or this. You would be like, what pervert gave this to you?
What? What are you talking about?
You would be incensed as a parent.
I would just look the other way, because this is really not a problem. Sorry that I'm more relaxed about it. I'm not finding it to be a problem. Now call some a pervert over a drawing kind of tells me where your sensibility lies. Oh, and I want to make this clear of their hypocrisy, Batman. Has all of his skin out why they're not saying anything about that. Oh wait, it's only if it's a woman. Get out of my face.
You would not be okay with that. It was like, wait, they're a kid. What are we doing here? A video game is just another form of art. And if you're going to rate it T for teen, somebody in chat says, well, partial nudities in the teen rating.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
Well, then that needs to be revisited.
Fuck no.
They don't need to be revisiting anything. What do you need to do is go in a game on Destiny 2, get beat up, and they will be laughing at you, and let's see if you'll keep that same energy.
I think that that's absolutely out of bounds. 13 to 17 should not be consuming this kind of content. It's inappropriate. All childhood development and psychological studies will tell you this is absolutely out of bounds.
Oh, really? Then stop making the kids go on the beach. Stop your kids from going to Victoria's Secrets. Stop letting your kid read the Sunday newspaper. See everything that you say can we use against. You and that, quote, study, which full of BS nonsense.
Corona, what do you think?
Well, I certainly didn't have Fortnite entering Gooner material.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
This is not the material that you think it. Is she getting railed? No. Is she showing her goods? Also, no. It'll swimsuit, yes. Do these people actually know the difference between the code words that I'm saying yes and like to keep my channel, thank you? But this guy need to have his eyes checked because I'm starting to believe he's blind as hell.
You know, and again, Harley Quinn, okay, I can argue, like, yeah, she's in summer swimsuit mode or whatever. But just the degree of change that they have just kind of pushed out all of a sudden is very odd, you know, because they've had female designs before, and now they're accentuating all of the sexual nature of it, and it's just I'm just blown away that somebody greenlit this within Epic, knowing that like their audience is so young, and maybe they're just trending older.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething.
The hell is wrong with you people? Seriously, why are you mad about this? This is what we call mentally ill people that should not play games. Because if you're gonna get offended over things like this, you probably shouldn't be on the gaming at all, because art is meant to be suggestive, not for your emotions. Hate to break it to you.
I know that my kid, being 10, and a lot of her friends, regardless of gender, they all know what Fortnite is. They all play Fortnite. So you're telling me 10-year-olds know what this is, and they've already seen this, and this is just, to me, it's unacceptable.
Fuck wrong with them.
Okay, so what? A 10-year-old only cares about getting the new shiny skin. That's it. Nothing more and nothing less. You complain about something that really shouldn't be a complaint. Their logic makes no sense, because I'm not seeing it sexual and seeing it like, oh, shiny skin for me to buy, not, oh, it a material I don't like. Cry me a river.
Yeah, this is a little wild. You know, I never really been a big Fortnite person, but I remember never seeing characters. I've seen people play it, but nothing to look like this. You know what I mean? And as a dad, I think I may have, you know, he's 6, very particular about what he plays. Like, we don't even let him play Roblox, Minecraft, any of those, just because I don't want to. I know there's a way you can block certain things, but these games that you can interact with people live and talk, we're very cautious about what we let him play. But this is a little wild to be Fortnite, that I've seen very young kids play. And like you said, it could be skewing a little bit older nowadays, but for me and looking at people play it, they were always fairly young.
Gay.
So yeah, this is a little wild that what they came from to now looking like this.
I hate these types of people that say it is started out like this. Would you still have the same attitude if it started out like that? No, because you'll be a hypocrite. Because you would try to wiggle your way out and make up plenty excuses. That's why I don't like these types of people.
The E modes, the E10 plus modes that they have, and that be it. And I'm okay with doing that. I have no problem. Like, I have all of my kids' accounts locked down anyway. I don't know if other parents do the same thing, but parental controls have come a long way since I was a kid. And knowing the kind of internet access I had as an unrestricted teenager, I am locked down on all of it now. I'm like, you don't even go online without me knowing.
This guy told on himself because, in his own words, saying, oh yeah, I saw things on the internet. That screwed me over. How that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh nah, we're doing parental control. This tells me everything. But you look like you're fine. Nothing seemed to change besides the neck beard, but you just need this.
Or taking my iPad and going on YouTube gaming. It's just like, you can't play half of those games. You know what I mean? So you got to be just cautious of what your kids are doing online. It's just a weird place from back when we were online, when it was a little bit more innocent. Now,
so let me get this straight.
I'm sorry, did this creature just said the internet was a little bit more innocent? That a very strong statement to even make in front of me and just to push it even further? The internet was never innocent in the beginning. If you do your research before all this censorship nonsense, the thing you don't like was there from the very beginning, so please don't give me that nonsense that coming out your mouth.
This signals something else. This is signaling that this is attractive, this is good, this is beautiful. It is a form of communication. That's the issue. Like, you are sending a signal of like, well, this is what an attractive skin or an attractive outfit or woman looks like. The art communicates in different ways.
In short words, he's bitching just a bitch. That's what he exactly is saying. Glad you proved my point, Reforge. And no, I'm not going to stop insulting you and your little goons. They deserve to be insulted as well. People like me already hate you for dismissing consumers' concerns.
You should have kept listening. Might have done you some good. Mentally ill people don't have to be given the time of day. Owned. You chose to give an 8-year-old teen-rated game and bitched when the teen game did something. There is nothing more to listen to. You created your own issue. People like you aren't worth listening to in the slightest and should be mocked into oblivion.
Wow, a woman tell you that you're mentally ill. That's tough. Even I was thinking the same thing, which goes to show you that people don't give a shit what you have to say because it sounds retarded. But want to end the video here. Reforge don't ever have opinion ever again. And as for you goons, don't tell us on the internet to be pro-censorship. Get out of here. And as for you guys, see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.